All right, welcome back today. I really appreciate you for stumbling upon my video and staying to watch it. I'm happy to see you, and I pray that God will reward you abundantly. Please, for those returning, I appreciate you, and if you're new, please subscribe to my channel, and God bless you. Today, I want to talk about something that is really very important in all spheres of life. And when I mean all spheres of life, I mean it includes everybody. It affects everybody. It affects marriages. It affects brothers and sisters, neighbors, a lot of things, and that is the consequences of suspicion. We know in Africa that everybody's a suspect. That's our language. Everybody's a suspect. And everybody's a suspect. That is what we have trained our minds. We have trained ourselves. We have adopted that system of everybody's a suspect. And we are practicing it. Yes. Knowingly and unknowingly, we are practicing it. Everybody's a suspect. Everybody's a suspect. But do you know the truth is that it's not everybody that is a suspect, especially in some areas and in some issues in your life. Yes. Me, to be honest, that is what I struggle with. That's what I've struggled with for many years, suspicion. I have trust issues, and I'm saying it, I'm praying to God, and God is working on me. I'm beginning to relax a little bit. I'm beginning to understand things differently. I'm beginning to leave things for God, to take care of them. Before I used to suspect everything. I've been married for 8 years now. This year is making it 8 years I got married. And my wife is quite a young girl, still in her 20s. We got married at a very young age. Me, I was 29. I was approaching my 29 when I got married. My wife is almost 20, somewhere there, 19, 20. So you can see my wife is still a fresh girl. So I have that issue already. It's not because of my wife. I have the trust issue, that suspicion, suspecting. Even me now, there's something someone will do, like there's a way you will laugh to me or laugh at me, I will suspect you. There's a way you will frown your face. If you look at me and you not greet me, I will suspect you. There's a certain way you greet me, I will suspect you. I have that suspicion issue with myself. And I realize that it's not just me that is facing that issue. In fact, some people have taken it to the next level, which is they are suspecting everything to be the problem they have. People are not making progress in their business. They are suspecting something. They're suspecting someone. People are not making progress in their marriages. They are suspecting something. They sacked you in a job. You are suspecting someone. Your wife will simply call. You don't know who she's calling. You're suspecting that she's calling a boyfriend or she's calling another person, a lover. Your husband went for a job and he came back late. You're suspecting. Maybe he has gone to cheat. Your husband went for a business trip. You are suspecting. You're calling him every second, every minute. Call me video call. Call me video call. Call me video call. You're suspecting. And it's on and on and on and on. But the reason I'm making this video is the consequence. There's consequence for every action we are taking in this life. And that is what we must know whenever we are doing something. We must know the consequences of what we are doing. There is consequences for every action, both good and bad. If you do something good, the consequences definitely will be good. When you do something bad, the consequences definitely will be bad. So the consequence of suspicion, the Bible made it clear somewhere in Job that stay away from suspicion. Stay away. The Bible says stay away. I can't read the Bible verse now because I'm not here with the Bible. I didn't come out with this thing. But I could have read it to let you know where it's. But I know it's in the book of Job, somewhere there. Suspicion is, God said, leave things for me. Vengeance is of the Lord. God will expose things if it's there. God will show you at the right time if something is actually missing. But today, you have seen that Christians have taken it to the next level. Some churches are praying, my enemies will die. That's just their prayer point all day, all time, all week, all year, all all the time. They go to church. Die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. That's suspicion. What is die by fire? Someone you suspect that is hindering you. A neighbor that is praying bad prayer against you, that is putting something. We know there's a lot of bad people. Please don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bad women that is cheating. There's a lot of bad men out there fornicating and sleeping around and doing bad things. They are there. We have evil neighbors who can go and do diabolic things against us. We have a lot of things going on in life that are evil. But not everything that is evil. That is what I'm trying to explain in this place. And the time you begin to suspect everything to be evil, all your prayer points is against something, against someone, there is a consequence. There's a consequence of that, and that is where I'm heading to. The reason why, the number one consequence is the reason why people are flocking into those churches, and they're ending up paying with their life. Some of them are paying with their money because of suspicion. You can't see things for what they are. You are sleeping in your house if a wall gecko rant, and you wake up in the night, begin to fire by fire, die by fire, die by fire. My enemies, they have arrived, midnight. It's just a wall gecko. You saw something, just a mere coincidences of life. They are there. You can't take it away. Those things must be there. Everything is not spiritual. Everything is not attack. Everything is not something that you have to be battle ready. I'm battle ready. Everybody is battle ready. Even the devil, even the Bible did not mention devil many times in the Bible. Even God did not. Even the Bible itself did not mention devil many times in the Bible. The devil wasn't mentioned as many times as people that are reading the Bible are calling devil everything. They are attacking the devil. Everything they are calling the devil. Every small thing is the devil. Every small thing is the devil. We fear the devil more than we fear God as Christians, and that is the consequence of suspicion. How can you fear devil more than God? How can you call devil more in your prayer, or put devil more in prayer than God? Because when you are suspecting and everything is devil, you are giving glory to devil. Yeah, I'm into entertainment, and I know that there is no promotion that is bad. There's no advertisement that is bad. It can come in all forms, and as long as it promotes what it wants to promote, it promotes it, and it's good. So if you are calling the devil, you are trying to condemn the devil all the time. You're trying to cast the devil every time. You're trying to fight the devil every time. You're in battle with the devil every time. You are promoting the devil more than you're promoting God, which is not supposed to be so. God is to be promoted more than the devil. God's name should be heard more. Jesus is to be promoted more than the devil. But people cannot preach Jesus, rather they talk about the devil. People go to church, but you can see today we don't have neighbors who talk to each other. Neighbors are no longer in good terms, not that because of anything happened, because of church. Churches are beginning to plot things. That's the price, that's the consequence of suspicion. When the church has realized that this guy is suspecting something, you fuel it with fire. You say it's your neighbor. An innocent neighbor that doesn't know what is happening, you put it on him and say it's your neighbor. Pray 2 years fasting and prayer. Let's see if God will not kill him. Let's see if he will survive it. Let's do 10 years fasting and prayer. Let's do 1 month. We are going to go to the mountain and let's see who die. We're going to make sure he dies. Maybe the neighbor does not have any issue with you. Maybe the neighbor does not even know what you're saying. Today we have more enemies than we have friends. It has affected all of us. It has affected every single one of us, especially in Nigeria. Back in the days, we used to play around. People far from our compound, from our area, we go far and play. If they are eating food there, we'll join them and eat their food. If they are doing anything they are doing, we are partaking in it. We don't fear. No story, nothing like enemies there. But today, we can't even leave our son, our children to go to the neighbor's house. Today is Easter. To go and let's say they share something and they say, don't go there, don't eat anything from anybody, don't take anything from anybody, don't. That is the consequence of suspicion. We are the ones losing. Yes. Let me make it clear. The more you suspect people, the more you lose. Because you are going to suspect even your helper. Someone God has sent to help you, you're going to suspect him one day. You will say your pastor is the reason why you are going through what you are going through. You will say the preaching your pastor is preaching is the reason why you are getting set back, and you will leave a blessing that God has provided for you because of suspicion. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to let you know that there is a consequence for suspicion, and it is all over the place. Husband and wife are always in battle for unnecessary things. Like me, I'm talking about me. I had that issue with my wife every time I'm suspecting her. Where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? Why did you go out like that? Why did you dress like this? Why are you dressing like that? Where are you going to serve? Why are you always going that side? Why? Her phone rings, I rush. Who is that? You know, everything I begin to. I'm bothered. My wife is out somewhere, and I'm thinking of where is this girl? Why is she taking? She says she's going to, and she's taking 3 hours. Why? What is she doing there? Suspicion. The consequence was heart attack, high BP. For me, because it's me that is person. She herself might be somewhere busy doing something. She don't even know what's going on. I'm calling her. Where are you? What are you doing there? God, is it the time? What are you doing? She don't even know what I'm thinking. But I'm the one having all the issues in my mind, having all the attacks in my head, having all the problems carrying, So the solution to this is that whenever you're suspecting, you have that suspicious spirit every time and then. Always know that there's consequence and you're paying it. It's not like it's not coming later, it's coming there now and then. That's the problem with consequence of suspicion. It's not later, it's there and there. Because you're creating more enemies for yourself. You're creating more problems for yourself. Your wife will come back and you say, where did you go? Do you think I don't know what you're doing? You think I don't know? You are going to say things that are not there. It's going to cause fight and cause issues in your home. And nothing happened. Your wife went for a simple task or something, maybe something delayed, or she was with a friend talking or something, and you have taken it to the next level, condemning her, calling her names. And it's going to cost you something. Yes, the consequence is there because you're destroying your relationship with your wife. Instantly. Your neighbors, they are finding out that you are talking about them, you are being suspicious on them, they will withdraw. Anybody that finds out that you're suspecting them innocently, they will withdraw, because that is the consequence. Am I saying that there is no bad people? No. Am I saying that suspicion is a bad thing? No. That is a sign of smartness. If you see someone who suspects something, which means the person is conscious, the person knows what is right, the person is smart enough to know. That is. But you can't suspect everything every time. That's just my point. You can't suspect everything all the time. Every minute. I had that issue. I'm telling you the truth. I'm using myself for example. I'm just this message is for me. It's part of it, but I'm learning. I have changed in a way. At some point, I begin to realize that listen, you suspect, you don't suspect. What will happen will happen. You check, you don't check. What that thing that wants to happen, if it wants to truly happen, it will happen. If your wife is that kind of a lady that wants to sleep around, do you think it's that time that you're expecting? She will do it when you think, maybe she will tell you she's going to church, or when she's going to, that is when she will do it before she go to where she's going to. And you will never suspect that one. When they will run you, you will never know. But that time you're always suspecting. You are the one paying the price and taking all the losses, but you don't know. So what I'm saying is, whenever you're praying, pray to God leave battles for God. God says vengeance is mine. Some things, learn to leave things for God. That is the message of the day. Learn to leave things for God. Learn to leave some certain things for God. What I mean leave some certain things, it's not prayer. It's not God kill them, God let, if my wife is cheating, she must die. If my husband is cheating, he must do some accident, let him die. That is not the idea. The idea is leave things for God. God will expose things if it is there. If your wife is cheating on you, she's taking it, it will come out. That's what my pastor taught me. You don't have to. Even if you are having a sign, you are feeling it, just don't let her know that you are suspecting anything. Just let her play her game, play it to the core. When the time comes, it will come out. And it has been proven. So learn to leave things for God. Pray that God should expose things by his own timing, by his own will. stop going to churches and go and be praying and praying for somebody to die, and go and be praying for something that is not existing to happen. It won't help you. And that's all I have for you in this video. Please, if you're new, subscribe. Share the video if it makes sense. If you like it, and I will see you in my next one. Remain blessed. Bye.